Hello, Austin County. Today we are in the living room with Connie Ekarius Drake, who's going to be running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3 here in Austin County. Connie, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so this is your big chance. Tell us, who is Connie Ekarius Drake?
I was born and raised in Sealy, grew up in Austin County, and met my husband in Houston working in Harris County, and got married, brought him out here. We decided to live out here.
Wonderful.
Make our life out here.
Brought him as a transplant. That's the best kind. All right, so let's just jump right in. Tell us, why do you want to run for Justice of the Peace?
Well, I have 36 years of experience in Harris County. I'm eligible to retire from Harris County, but I'm not ready to retire.
Right.
I want to keep working, and I want to bring all of my experience that I learned in Harris County and bring that out to my community, support my community.
Wonderful. And we talked about this a little earlier, how people come to Austin County to learn and then take their experience out, and you're doing the exact opposite. You are bringing your experience into us.
Yes.
And I think that's wonderful. All right. So what of the experience that you've had or the training that you've had best prepares you to serve as our Justice of the Peace?
Well, I started working for Harris County Justice of the Peace Precinct 5 Place 1 in Harris County in 1989.
Okay.
I worked there for 24 years, learning every job in there, all the criminal cases, all the civil cases, became the administrative clerk for the judge, working in the courtroom with the judge, preparing the cases, hearing the cases, writing jury charges, writing judgments in the middle of trial, running the dockets for the judge. Then in 2013, I got the opportunity to transfer to Precinct 5 Constable's office to bring me closer to home. And at that point, I was the Assistant Chief Clerk over the Civil Process and Special Writs divisions.
Wow. So you've kind of done a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So how many cases have you seen, do you think?
Probably hundreds of thousands.
Wow. All right. So in all of those cases, one thing that people always ask for is fairness and impartiality. If you are Justice of the Peace, how will you balance fairness and impartiality in your courtroom?
You have to hear the case, and you have to rule on the case according to the law that's written. The law is very specific.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that you can't.
It's not your opinion.
It's not your opinion. It's the law's opinion. Okay. All right. So kind of going with that, how do you balance following the law with showing compassion to the individual standing in front of you?
You have to hear them out. They have to be able to tell their story. That's the purpose of small claims court.
Okay.
Or the justice court is where they bring their cases without having to have an attorney.
Okay. So it's kind of a little less scary than the big court. All right. So in the court, I know that one of the things is they have all the proceedings and the different things like that. And how would you ensure that the court proceedings are efficient and accessible to the public?
Well, I know how to run a courtroom hearing hundreds of cases a day.
Okay.
And keeping those rolling for the judge.
Okay.
So I can do it as the judge because it's a much smaller volume.
Right.
And also, as far as transparency, the cases are open. The doors are open to the public except for juvenile cases.
Okay. So anybody can come and sit in a courtroom and listen to it. And if they need other information, how do they get that?
You can fill out a Freedom of Information request.
Okay. So it's out there if you want it.
Yes.
Okay. The next one is emotions. People come to court and emotions run high sometimes. How would you handle if you have emotional individuals?
It depends on the emotion. If it's just somebody who's upset that they're having to be in court,
right,
you can still be compassionate and kind. If it's anger issues, outbursts, that's what the bailiff is for. The constable is the elected official that his main job is to provide court security for the people appearing in court as well as for the court staff. Okay,
so it's kind of that thing, everybody stays in their lane.
Yes.
All right. Now, in your opinion, okay, what role does the Justice of the Peace play in serving the broader Austin County community?
It gives people a place to come and air out their disputes.
Okay.
And get satisfaction if they're due, according to the laws that are written.
Okay, so it's more kind of, I believe you had told me at one time it was more a people's court.
Correct. It's set up to be, you don't have to be an attorney to be the judge or the Justice of the Peace. You don't have to have an attorney represent you to bring your case.
So it's kind of like a less stressful
correct
court, if court can be less stressful. All right, so you told me you have years of experience and you've seen all these different justices of the peace work. If you become justice of the peace, would you stay informed on the current laws and changes to the laws?
You attend training. From the time you are elected in November, you're required to have 80 hours of education before January 1st. Wow. Or I can't remember that.
Well, that's okay. Whatever date it is, that's a lot.
Then you're required to attend training every year.
Okay.
To add more continuing education.
Okay. And did you ever see anybody work on the laws or write the laws?
Yes. I've worked for 3 different justices of the peace.
Okay.
In my time in Harris County. One of those wrote some of the property code that is still in use today, along with the committee that was set up.
Wow. So you're really boots on the ground.
Yes.
You've seen it. All right. I love it. Okay. One of the last questions is, everybody always talks about accountability and transparency. If you're justice of the peace, how are you going to be accountable and transparent to the people of Austin County?
That's why the elected official has to have a good working relationship with the county auditor, county treasurer, so you can come in and ask them any questions you have. They can review your books, make sure that everything's above board.
Okay. So that good working relationship makes sure that kind of like everybody's checks and balances on each other.
Yes.
Love it. All right. So last question, but it's the big one. This is your chance. Why should the people of Austin County vote for you, Connie Ekarius Drake, for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3?
I have the experience that I've gained at Harris County's expense. I want to bring that out to my community.
Okay.
I want to serve my community that I work for or that I live in.
And that, I think, is probably one of the best reasons. I love it. All right. Do you have anything else you need to tell the people of Austin County?
I would appreciate your vote March 3rd.
I love it. All right. So we will have all of Connie's information linked down below. And she has a wonderful website that, again, we'll link down below. If you have any questions, do you have an email address on the website that they can email you?
I can give you the email address. It is conniedrake25@gmail.com.
All right. And we will put that in the bottom so that if you're like me and you didn't write it down, you'll have it. Well, I think that's it for our time here in the living room. We were with Connie Ekarius Drake, running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3. Thank you, Connie, for being with us. And be sure and come back and see us again.
Thank you very much.
All right, Austin County, until next time, keep smiling.